Right, it looks like we're live. Let me just lower my phone so we don't get bothered. And hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of HPCritical's Does It Hold Up? And I am your host, Brandon. Today, I'm on my own today because we got two single-player games we'll be playing, so I decided to make this kind of like a little solo venture. For those who've been keeping up with the schedule, I know we were supposed to be doing Secret of Mana today with Jarrell as my guest, but unfortunately, Jarrell is not feeling the best right now, so it's going to be just me, and we're playing a different game because I don't want him to really miss out on that, so I hope you'll join me in wishing Jarrell the best and hope he recovers quickly because he's not feeling great, but I know he'll pull through. But wish him well all the same. But yeah, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be playing two single-player games. The two games I'm going to be playing today, I'll go full screen just for a second just so you guys can see what we're doing. Is the first game is we're going to be playing, it says there on the cover Earth Defense Force, but the actual game is called Super E.D.F, or Super Earth Defense Force rather. You can see it right there. And the second game we're going to be playing tonight, is a little higher up, is called Operation Logic Bomb. Now, funny thing about these two games, if you notice, we go back down to Super E.D.F. It says it's developed by a company called City Connection, and this also says it's developed by City Connection. So you might even say this is a City Connection day, but you might notice that on both the covers of the games, it says Jaleco on it. So what's the difference? Why the discrepancy? And I'll tell you very simply. Jaleco is a now defunct company. They developed a lot of arcade games, NES and Super Nintendo games back in the day. They unfortunately started to fall into a bit of obsolescence once we started going to the 64 era. And eventually by 2014, they dissolved entirely. So a lot of their IPs that they own was absorbed into a smaller company called City Connection, named after the NES game City Connection. You may remember we played that game back in Season 1 of HPCritical Does It Hold Up. And if you missed that episode, go ahead and check our YouTube, HPCritical. We have the episode where we played both City Connection and another game I can't fully remember right now. But you can find it there on YouTube if you look up Does It Hold Up City Connection. And you can check. Grayson was my guest for that episode, my good friend Grayson. So you can also check out our thoughts after we play the game to see how that went down. I can spoiler alert that it didn't turn out too well. But regardless of that, yeah, these two Jaleco, formerly developed by Jaleco before they went defunct, they're both Super Nintendo games. And yeah, I'm going to be checking them out for the very first time because I have absolutely no experience with either of these games, but I'm very curious to see how they turn out. One of our followers on Twitter, one Kingy, says that he enjoyed Earth Defense Force, which definitely makes me very positive for this game. So I'm looking forward to it. So that is... Ooh, it's lit? Hell yeah. Kingy, is that you by chance? Because Slap Somebody, that's a great Twitch name, by the way. But if that's you, that's awesome. It is you. Awesome. Ooh. All right. Perfect. I'm glad to see you here. All right. So yes. Yeah. Earth Defense Force. Let me see. You know what's funny about Earth Defense Force? It shares the name with a current series called Earth Defense Force, where it is a third-person shooter. But this has nothing to do with those series, and I only found that out today. I was gonna be like, "Ooh, yeah, Earth Defense Force, big series, absolutely love it," and then, or I've seen people that really enjoy it, and then I was like, "I'm gonna play the origin of this," and I looked it up just to get a little information on the Jaleco company, and I found out they had nothing to do with each other. They just happen to have the same name, and I was like, "What?" The two people just happen to come up Earth Defense Force. It is what it is. So yeah, this has nothing to do with that, but I'm still hoping to have a good time all the same. Besides that, and the fact that, it's a horizontal shooter. I guess I'll see in a second. Let me not make assumptions. Let's go ahead and look at the description, and then we can go ahead and get this thing started. Oh, yeah, I will mention this. Super E.D.F. Earth Defense Force. So, there was an arcade game called Earth Defense Force. And this Super E.D.F. version is basically just a kind of a port of that. But like all Super Nintendo from our games that were ported from arcade games, there's a lot of differences, and this one is no exception. The arcade game, to my knowledge, had like 2-player support. This one is only 1 player, hence why I'm by myself today. But anyway, released in 92, which is my birth year. I almost dropped my Super Nintendo controller. As an enlisted member of the Earth Defense Force, you'll guide your special mechanized fighter, the XA-1, against mysterious alien forces known as Agima. Protect the Earth from the enemy invasion by using high-tech weapons at your disposal. Dodge enemy attacks as you fly through 6 areas of super-fast horizontal scrolling action and take enemies to increase your firepower. There's some cool stuff. Never knew all this. Yeah, it's I mean, obviously it's new to me because you would know a little more than I would, but like this is definitely all new information to me. So let's go ahead and get this started. See how this goes. Again, this is definitely my first time touching this game or even looking at it, so definitely cut me some slack if I don't do the best in the beginning. But let's see what we got going. I turned on my fan a little because it's actually a little warm in my room for some reason. Don't know why. Look at that giant E.D.F. It's funny too because the later E.D.F series, which again has no relation to this, also used the same logo, the E.D.F logo, for when referring to the Earth Defense Force games. You know, Earth Defense Force, the later Gary, not this game. I always hear like it's very janky, but it still has a dedicated fan base. So I would definitely love to give that game series a try. But, you know, it's just so weird that they happen to have the same exact name. All right, so I'm happy to help you relive your memories, man. I really am. Oh, it said 92, but this one says 91. Maybe it was a different. Oh, what the hell? Is there something hit the intro? Oh, it's a little demo. Okay, cool. I'll look at this for a second. Also, this is definitely pretty fast-paced, just by the look of it. I definitely like the visual fidelity of it. You know, coming from Season 1 where we did a lot of these kind of games in NES, you know, it definitely does hit seeing all these, like, these different, like, games now in 16-bit and how much better they look. I gotta say, like, if you're just coming onto, like, the Super Nintendo games or blind, it's hard. It's a bit harder to really appreciate the jump in graphic power, I guess to say. But since I did an entire season of NES games and now I'm going to Super Nintendo games, I can appreciate seeing the evolution, like firsthand, going from 8-bit to 16-bit games. It's really cool. But let's go ahead and check the configure settings. See if there's anything that's worth configuring here. Alright, so I do have to hit start button to kind of like, oh, hang on. I see. So you go between normal and hard, and those are your two difficulties. I'm definitely going to go normal from the beginning to make sure I can learn how to do things. We got the configuration here. What the hell is the I button? There is no I button. That's supposed to be Y? Oh, that's the number. That's the configuration number. Oh, duh. Sorry about that. Yes, okay, so there's... How many configurations are there, I wonder? Oh! I really feel like an idiot for thinking that was an I. That's my first instinct, man. It doesn't really look like a 1, if I'm being perfectly honest. It does look more like an I. He says, oh, geez, I played this game so much, and that's some good shooting games. Thanks for bringing this back for me. My pleasure, man. My pleasure, man. I'm hoping that I can keep entertaining you with this as well. But let's see. We got shoot with the B button with this configuration. F change. I'm not sure what that means. A, and then speed up with X. Y seems to do nothing unless you use other configurations. Okay. Oh, you can do speed up to R. Okay. I'm going to stick with 1 because I think the shoot button will make me feel a bit comfier. Wait, hang on. No. I feel like I should use the trigger buttons just like for. Yeah, I might do this actually. Shoot with Y, have my finger resting on B if I need to form change, and then speed up R. Yeah, you know what? That might be better. Sound mode first encounter. You can change music for the battles. Look at all these numbers. I mean, all these options. But out of curiosity, I just want to take a quick peek at what the other options are. Oh, so you can just shoot and have both. You know what? That might even be This might even be better. Then I can only worry about one button on the face, and then just use the triggers for the rest. So yeah, I might go 3 then. This looks like a mess. Same thing. Yeah, you know what? I might give 3 a try. Worry about shooting, and then have the change down to the triggers. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. It's a good thing I went to the configurations then. Well, then let's get this started. Excuse me? Oh, whoa, what? Okay, I got plenty of time to choose then. What? This is a lot of options. Shot power A, shot power C, rapid shot. Okay. Well, Vulcan looks like it's gonna have a lot. I do like Vulcan. Oh, okay. You get the 1. Alright, that's fine. I can work with Vulcan. So I do want to confirm that none of the other buttons do anything. Yep. Yep. Cool. Oh, this game feels real snappy. This feels really good to control. Oh, you can hold the button too. You don't have to tap it repeatedly. That's really good. Sterling is following. Who? I do appreciate the follow. How are you doing, man? If you're there. Oh, this game feels really nice, actually. Ooh, I took some damage there. That was a bit reckless on my part, but What? Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, I need to be careful though. This form is definitely better for dealing with multiple enemies. This is more like for bosses. I really like the configuration that I chose. I think this is Let's change forms here. Oh, I definitely took too much damage there. But I like the flow. I like the flow of this game. Oh, jeez. Harsh, huh? Let's go with it. Sterling says, Ayo, just pop in and say hello. Right off the bat, you're much better hosting live stream than I am. Great job, dude. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I really do appreciate that. I do. It definitely took practice. I definitely, you know, I stream a lot, so it's a little easier. It's a little easier now, but I can tell you it wasn't always this way. So that's Vulcan. I want to see what else we got here. Laser seems powerful, but it might, I feel like it might be limiting. I definitely feel like Vulcan will, you know what? Let's try new things. If I'm already starting over, why don't we try out, let's try Atomic, see how that goes. I didn't get a chance to try the speed up the last attempt, though, so I do want to see how that goes. Okay, yeah, I do have to hold down the R button to take advantage of the higher speed, but I do recognize it. So, okay, hang on, let me change forms here real quick. So right off the bat, this definitely does more damage. I'll give it that, but this doesn't feel nearly as comfy. Oh, that's your shield. You basically get like 3 hits essentially. Okay. Whew, this game is brutal, and I got 2 credits left. Alright, so that really didn't do it for me. I respect it, but I don't think that did it for me. Let's try homing and see how that goes. I do want to give like them all like a shot to find out like the best one. It's kind of like Monster Hunter, right? Where you have all these weapon options, and you basically gotta, let's just choose the one that... Okay, I like homing. I like homing a lot. Oh, God. Yeah, this is good. If these blasts feel weak, but they're hitting everything. But I do got to be careful not to get hit. That's the fundamental rule of these kind of games. You get lost in shooting the enemies, that you forget to dodge sometimes. So I do need to like the only downside of these like shooting games is like you do like, especially if they hold, is you do hold the button a lot, and that can hurt your fingers. So I do have to kind of like learn to relax them when there's no enemies on screen or something like that, you know. So I gotta play kind of defensively here. So far, so good. Oh, I took a hit at some point. I didn't even notice. Oh no, I made it all the way to the boss too. Damn it. I was doing so much better that time. The homing is definitely the way to go. And I got 1 credit left. I mean, I do like homing a lot, but I feel like if for the purposes of like, you know, giving my proper impression of this game, I definitely should try the other weapons too. So let's give laser a go and see how that goes. And it's getting cold now, so I'm gonna lower my fan. Oh no. Oh dear no. Oh god no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No to lasers. I can see the appeal, but no, that's a no for me. And there you go. There's your game over. But I didn't get that far, so the consequences are basically nil. Bro, I don't want to enter my name. Can I not? I didn't do anything. I really don't want to. All right, thank you for that, but let's get back into it, please. I gotta try out these other weapons. So far, homing is my favorite. Vulcan is a very close second. Laser and atomic do nothing for me. S laser. Well, as we can see. I don't know how much better this is gonna be, or how much worse it'll end up being. But let's see. Okay, so this is kind of like homing with laser. But I would still prefer regular homing because while these blasts are stronger, they are significantly slower. Yeah, and that's I like the fact this game does give you options. I like that a lot. Oh god. And it doesn't home quite as well as homing. Like, so I've noticed. Oh wow, I went right into that one. I noticed some shots do miss, so that's fine. That's definitely fine. Also, I just noticed that there's like a little indicator at the top that kind of shows you that kind of shows you how far in the level you are. Let's try explode. See how that goes. Okay, so this is exploding. And once you hit, it just kind of makes a... Yeah, no, this is not for me. This is not for me. If a master of this could use this really well, could use this absolutely really well. But I just want to shoot things that are in front of me. I don't want to like worry about what the placement of other enemies are. That's just not my play style. It does hurt a lot though. So I could see someone doing like some real work with this gun. Yeah, that's not for me, but I appreciate it though. I appreciate it for what it is. It's just not for me. Okay. So we can go photon or grenade. Let's go photon. See how that goes. I'm quickly approaching the end of my options though, so I got to keep that in mind. A charge attack? Wait, hold on. Hold on. No freaking way. No way. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Absolutely no to that one, too. Alright, the last one to try is a grenade. Let's see how this goes. I do like the options. I do like the options, but oh, no. No, it's a photon. No, sir. Ooh, look at this one. This is, again, like, I can appreciate this thing for what it does, but you have to kind of like set this up, basically. You have to like really set that up. I'm surprised not more people are talking about, more people don't talk about this game though, because while a lot of these options aren't for me, I do like that you have the options in the first place. Like, it's not all about just shooting everything that's in front of you. I like the fact that you have, that you have all these different play options. It almost makes me feel like I'm being boring, just like going with the default with I guess basic default. But you know, it's what I like, so it's what I'm gonna go with. So now, okay, so if the homing is gonna do most of the work for me, all I gotta worry about is not getting hit. You gotta watch these shots carefully, because the only problem is with the homing laser, there's so much on screen that sometimes it blends together with their shots. But I don't need to worry about aiming really, so I just gotta focus on dodging, which I can do. I can do that. I can do that 9 times. Oh god, but there are a lot of shots on screen though. That is definitely the shoot. It's still hard. It's so hard. That is definitely the downside of homing, because they're not as powerful shots. So you won't be defeating the enemies quickly is the only problem there. I'm gonna still go with it though, because I'd rather play a more defensive game than an offensive one. Oh, I got really reckless there. There's like a bar that keeps like increasing. I thought it was like progressing the level, but it's not. It seems to be more along the lines of how strong am I getting. I will say though, I do wish I had just a smidge more health. Yeah, this is the way to go if I need to like really focus fire here. Okay, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. It can't hit me. Focus fire. Shoot. We should be getting to the boss soon. So I'm at this level 2 now. Oh crap. I thought the boss was coming up soon. Oh, I got hit, man. Oh, this game's hard. And I'm on normal difficulty too. This game is really hard. It's fun, but it's really hard. I really wonder what these levels mean, though. Is it like straight? It does increase the power of your gun, maybe? Okay, if I stay in the center, I won't get hit as much. Wait, did I hit some kind of checkpoint? The enemy group seemed a little bit different. Maybe I was just imagining it. Got him. Alright, here we go, here we go. Ugh. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Ah, man, he still got me, even after all that. Thought I was doing really good there, too. I mean, I guess I still was, but, like, I'm really trying to go for that no damage there. There's the boss. Let's pepper him. We did it. Holy... Oh, no, we're not done. Alright, let's... Oh, God. Crap! Bro, die already. Oh, my God. Oh, I thought I was going to die there. That would have sucked. No, you can't be serious. No, hell no. Hold up. No, shit. How is this level still going? I was too panicked to hit the suspend point button. Please tell me that's a checkpoint. Please tell me that's a checkpoint. How is this normal difficulty? Bro, right from the beginning? I don't know, man. There should definitely be some checkpoints. This is a bit much. I'ma just be real. Okay, my lasers are getting strong now. So that's what it is. The more enemies you defeat, the stronger your stuff becomes. I still took a hit, man. That's what I really need. Like, I need more shield. And now we have more modes too. Okay, okay. You cannot possibly live much longer. All right, I'm making a suspend point because I gotta make progress, man. I gotta make progress, and if I die, I need to be able to start there. I don't usually do this during like but I gotta make some progress here. So the patterns definitely aren't too strong on the too bad on these enemies. It's just like I panicked because that was clearly a boss, and then the level kept going. Like how much longer could this level possibly be though? Oh man. Did I finally finish this level? Okay, we got a real boss here. Let's make another spin point. Because I got one life to do this. Oh, I will tell you, homing makes this like way easier. I just gotta dodge. I literally just gotta dodge now. Oh, I gotta dodge both of these now. I can't believe how much health this thing has. Oh, did I win? So that was the real boss. Stage 1 clear. Nice. So real quick, I'm going to make one more suspend point as well. Just in case I die and it decides to put me back to level 1. Because I don't know how the progression of this game is. Let's see. Shots. Oh, I see. The shot speed, pow, rapid shot. Gotcha. I understand now. I understand. So the actual shot power is at a C, speed is at a B, and the A is at an A. I got you. I got you. Speed. The actual power of Vulcan is low. Power of laser. Yeah, you can't rapid shot with laser. I know. I picked that up. Man, if I had known that's what the letters meant, I would have like figured this out much sooner. But whatever. Yeah, Atomic definitely got that good power. Definitely got that good, decent speed. But yeah, you can't rapid shot. Same thing with Explode. Basically the same thing, actually, almost. You can rapid shot well with S laser, and it actually has good power too. Interesting, but it's your shot speed. That's what I was saying. It was just shots weren't coming out that fast. I figured out. I actually am impressed that I was able to like figure out a lot of this without even looking at this. But yeah, let's keep it going with homing. Oh, I like the way this level looks. Ooh, look at you, bad boy. Oh, this is hard to dodge. My God, there's a lot on the screen to keep track of. I like that you get like just a little bit of slowdown on it. It actually gives me time to think. When technical limitations are actually a good thing. There's so much to see on screen though. This is going so shockingly well. And I really like the music too. It's crisp. It's nice. Is level 3 the maximum? So, I thought I got hit there for sure. Oh, there we go. Oh, no. Now we got triangles attacking. Oh, we're doing some serious damage now. Oh, keep firing. You the boss? I see a weakness. Oh, you're vulnerable now. You just couldn't let me... Ah, oh, no! Rats. I was doing so good, too. And now I get the game over. So does it kick me all the way back to the beginning? Let's see. Very arcadey. I'll link that one in. I feel good about that one, honestly. That's top ranking, even though I didn't even make it past level 2. That's cool. Well, here's the final test. Does it take me all the way back to the beginning, or does it, Let's see. Sure enough, we're back to level 1. Alright. Oh, cool. That's the pause. So we will go ahead and stop there for Super E.D.F. Let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit. All right, so Super E.D.F. I just want to start off by saying that this is actually, I actually had a lot of fun with this game. Actually, this was it felt really nice. Like I was saying before I even started playing the game that you know, I played a few shooter games, especially when we were doing season 1 with the NES games, right? With this, you can obviously see the level of graphic improvement. I can definitely see the inspiration that this game might have taken from like other horizontal shooters at the time, or that came before it at the same time. You know, all that good stuff. So it takes what was done before and what was being done current, and kind of uses it and kind of does its own thing. Like, let me just say right off the bat, the fact that you have 8 different options of shooting, amazing. It's almost like you're choosing a different, like you're piloting the same ship, right? But it's almost like a fighting game because each one has a completely different stats, and what's aiming you do, what kind of gun you do, is going to largely depend on your playstyle. Do you want to play this like a straight shooter? Then you can go with the Vulcan gun. Do you want to have a little help and focus on dodging like I was doing? You can go with the homing. You want to like charge your shots so you can have a better chance of doing more damage? You can do something like atomic or the photon or whatever. I just like those options. Like, again, only 3 of them worked for me personally, but if you were to play this game yourself, you would probably find yourself with a lot more options. I love the fact that you could configure all these different button layouts. So with the layout I chose, I had on the L button, I had triggered to change your mode, which feels good, and then you have the R mode, which can speed you up a little bit. By having both buttons on the triggers and then with one button on the shooting, you basically are using all your fingers. But you can also just use them all set to the face buttons like it has by default, if you like that. But I do like that, even with a game that came out like in 91 or 92, that they have all those different options that you can switch the buttons around to your liking. I really appreciate that about that. That's like very good accessibility for such an early game. And then you have all those different gun options. Like this game, it's going out of its way a lot to like really make you feel comfortable playing it. However, this game is very hard. It's extremely difficult. It does rely on you a lot on learning. So, you know, you get basically 4 lives, right? And then in each level where you're actually playing, your shield can take up to 3 hits. So you take more than 3 hits, you're dead, right? So I will say in that sense, this game is pretty unforgiving because by its base design, I'll talk more about its switch features in a second, but by its base design, it's a very difficult game because you get those 3 hits and there's a lot being shot at you, so you really only get like 3 chances to keep that life going. And if you fail, you have to start from the very beginning level, and if level 1 is any indication, those levels are long, so you have a lot to avoid during that time period. The good thing, though, is that your level, your power level is like constantly increasing as you defeat enemies, even if you die. So if you lose early, you can use that power that you accumulated from your last death and use it to power your ship. And if you can get all the way to 4, like I did, you can do some serious damage to your enemies. Like, so it's worth it to accumulate that gauge. Like a lot of old games, it's really going to be dependent upon you learning as you go forward. Your deaths are going to basically teach you that. But again, that's 4 lives. And as you guys saw, if you were watching the gameplay portion, you know that if you lose all those lives, you're starting right back to the beginning, right back to level 1, like all your progress. And I don't know how many levels this game has. If it has a lot, that's a pretty steep penalty. Now, you can mitigate that a little bit if you're playing on Switch, which I imagine most of you would. That would be willing to give this game a try. You can mitigate that with suspend points. That'll help you a lot. But if you lose too many lives beforehand, you got to be very careful about your suspend points. It's not going to be a get out of jail free card, because if you don't have that many lives, that's basically going to be dependent upon you on surviving for that time. Like, for example, if you go all the way to, I don't know, level 2 or even like to 3 and you only have 1 life, you're going to be using that suspend point option a lot to make sure that you don't lose any more lives and you can keep going. So, again, I was playing only on normal difficulty. I did not attempt hard mode on this playthrough, but even normal was quite difficult. Like, I eventually did finish that first level, and it felt very satisfying to do so. So if you're into games that like are difficult, that have that satisfying feeling when you master them, you'll get that with this game. This game definitely has that, where it encourages you to learn the patterns. It encourages you to, not make as many mistakes. With my gameplay style with the homing, it helped me a lot because I didn't have to worry much about us aiming my shots at the opponents. I had to more worry about not getting hit myself. And there's other guns that I'm sure will have that same kind of gameplay. Like, if they're powerful, you can do it that way. I want to give a special shout out to the explosion rounds, because if you use the explosion rounds and it hits somebody, the shots will go up and down. I can only imagine what that will do on higher levels too. So if you're the kind that likes to think ahead, that shot, and there was another shot that awarded that as well, that will be very good for you to help you defeat those enemies. But again, that wasn't my gameplay style, so I didn't go with it. For me, it was homing, so I could focus on dodging and still do enough damage as need be, and that helped me a lot. It may be different for you if you give this game a try. And on that note, with suspend points, this game definitely is a lot more accessible for people playing it today. This would be a very difficult sell if you didn't have the suspend point feature, because it is asking you to really just, you would do, like, let's say you finally master level 1 and then you go to level 2 and then you lose, and then you have to do all level 1 again to start working on mastering level 2, and so on and so forth. And then this game doesn't have a lot of features besides the main game and its configurations. But what really gave this replay value back in the day, assuredly, was the fact that it was so hard to finish. So you had to do those levels over and over again until you mastered it. And that's definitely the selling point. But if you don't have that much time, the suspend points will help you a little bit. But you still have to learn those levels. And if you do a suspend point at the wrong time, you could find yourself suffering to get through the game. I would say that aside from the rather steep difficulty of this game, I think it holds up rather well. It does a lot good that I don't think I've seen many Super Nintendo or NES shooters do at this time, and I really admire it for that. But you got to go in knowing that you're going to have, this game is hard and you're going to have to learn. I really can't imagine how much harder the hard mode is, because even that normal difficulty was, it got pretty tough, like in the end. It wasn't even that the levels were tough, it's just like the general game design is difficult. So I imagine hard mode is going to be even harder. Yeah, if you're looking for a challenge, I can't recommend this game enough, because it's definitely difficult. And that's pretty much it. Like, if you enjoy horizontal shooters that have a challenge, you will get that with this game for sure. I would highly encourage anyone to give it a try, though, because it's definitely not your typical horizontal shooter. Again, those options really do, not just control options, but the gun options. It really makes this game stand out from any other thing I've played up to this point. The fact that you have so many different options of how you can dispatch the enemies. It's definitely worth a shot. It's definitely worth a shot. Whether it holds up is really going to largely depend on how much you enjoy these difficult horizontal shooters, because that does seem to be what a lot of them focus on, the difficulty of them. I haven't seen many easy horizontal shooters, so that may be just what you're into. If you enjoy horizontal shooters, maybe you just live in that kind of world where difficulty is just the norm. And if so, I can't recommend this game enough. Go ahead and give it a try. It's different. And that's pretty much my thoughts on Earth Defense Force. So we're going to go on and move on to the second game of the night, which, as I did say earlier, was I almost went out of it entirely, to Operation Logic Bomb. So this is the other Jaleco game that we're going to be playing tonight. I almost said platform. I don't know if it is a platform. Maybe it is. We'll see in a second. And, like Earth Defense Force, by naturally looking up Jaleco, I was able to find out a little bit about Earth Defense Force, namely the fact that it's not related to the later Earth Defense Force series. But Operation Logic Bomb, I know nothing about. I see on this little description here that it says 10 levels full of sealed rooms, locked doors, wheeled aliens, and heavy action maps. So, wait. Everything a puzzle solver needs? So this is more of a puzzle game, actually. Interesting. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm in for with Operation Logic Bomb. Like, I knew a little about E.D.F, but nothing about this game. So this is going to be really blind. This is as blind as I'm going to be going. The most blind I've been for a while. So let's go ahead and look at this description. I got 2 pages here. So this came out in 93. So a year after, or a year or two after E.D.F. Let's see what it says. Blast your way through an all-consuming threat from subspace. This top-down action shooter, well, that tells me the genre, top-down action shooter, released for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System in 1993, features a facility that, until recently, had been performing subspace transportation experiments. Now, however, communication with the facility has been lost. In response, Agent Logan, a soldier enhanced with bioelectronic implants, takes action. As Agent Logan, you must collect information and use your personal arsenal to defeat the enemies in your way. You start with only standard issue guns, 1 rapid fire and 1 spread shot, but as you progress, you will collect new and more powerful weapons from the various item boxes, increasing strength as you go. So I'm getting the vibe that this is kind of futuristic, but you do have conventional guns to fight the enemies with. Well, let's see how it goes. There you go, Jaleco. Oh, God, look at all this. I'm getting Super Metroid vibes from this screen already, I can tell you that. I see a lot of different names like Logan, Bank, Flynn. So there's different guys then. Zach. Flynn, Zach, and Logan are the names that I keep seeing. I can't tell if there's like a fourth one. This is quite the striking intro, I will say that. Wow. So he is like a cybernetic soldier. That is quite a title screen. That is quite a title screen indeed. Right off the bat, huh? No data. Okay. So the A button, I gotta say, they really just start you off with this, huh? So A button switches what kind of rounds I'm using. This is spread shot, which of course is better against more enemies. Well, this will do just more damage against like single enemies. So I don't have anything equipped to Y right now. Controls seem rather simple to begin with. For safety, I'm going to have the spread shot first. Okay, so you just break the glass. And that bottom left there seems to be my health. Which makes sense. Blue for you're in good health. Green means you're getting a little low. Yellow low. Orange, and then red means you're in the red. Oh, that seems to react. That cleared the way forward. You really do gotta be paying attention to the environment then. Okay, so you can go diagonally as well. Cool. Oh wow, so there is a lot of puzzle elements to this actually. Wow. That okay. I see enemies up ahead. Let's knock them down. I gotta say, a little difficult to aim. I took a lot of damage just from that first hit. You gotta get the distance on them, otherwise they're gonna hurt you. Scanning. Map data download. Oh wow. Okay. This is my own fault, but like I keep pressing the wrong buttons here. Let's do a focus fire here. All right then. Hello there. I do wish there was I could find some health though. Oh, you know what? I didn't change the title of what I'm playing. Hold on one second. Because I am no longer playing, Bro, what? Oh, did I not change the game title? Exploration Logic Bomb. Let me just put this on here. Because it had, like, no category. Alright. So hopefully that did it. Alright. Let's go ahead and continue. I didn't kill him. There is a strafe button. Oh my god. L is the strafe. Oh my god, that changes everything. That is a literal game changer. I wish there was some kind of tutorial to tell you that, because I have to just kind of figure that out on my own. But yeah, a strafe button changes everything. It seems the strafe buttons are interchangeable though. That really. Can you diagonal strafe? Yep, you can. I can't believe how much that changes things, man. Oh god, here they come. Let's get the strafe button ready. Why am I holding Y? Why am I forming this habit for no reason? Yeah, if I had known there was a strafe button, like, I wouldn't have lost so much health. Okay. Let's get a diagonal strafe. Okay, hold on. Alright, that did it. I really need some health, though. So X seems to do nothing yet. Okay. Oh, I'm taking all these hits, but I have yet to find health. Okay, let me check this map. Alright, we're getting there. Hello, friend. Oh, he's coming this way now. Okay, got it. Oh, God. Ah, crap. I couldn't get out of the way of that in time. Whoop. Got them both. Good. Okay. Look what we got here. Oh, this is going to be so much easier with strafing. More goons. Let's lure them this way. Got him. Definitely need some health though. Kind of annoyed that that doesn't seem to be a thing yet. Oh, look at that. Giant enemy crab is the first boss. Oh boy. Not good. He's getting me good. Oh, what? Oh, I literally blew up. Yes, I want to continue. So what's the penalty here? How far back am I going? Wow, literally the beginning. Alright, cool. So the breakables that I've already broken are still gone. It's just everything else. I just gotta do the level over itself. No enemies yet, so I guess that's retains. So that's cool. I don't have to refight anything. It's just you just gotta backtrack just that much, basically. All right. Well, I mean, if I don't have to fight him again and I'm at full health now, that boss shouldn't be a problem. I would hope. There doesn't seem to be a dash button, unfortunately. So this speed that I'm running at is basically it. Yeah, I mean, if the enemies are gone, then it's whatever. Let's get my strafe ready. And let's just pepper him with some bullets. I gotta keep him in vision though, because okay. Not doing great at the dodging though. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. visual. Wait, what? What am I doing? Seeing its memories or something? What is going on here? Whoa, what? What is that? Just like, if you don't destroy the enemy, this is what happens? Like, I must have seen like its memories or something. That has to be what happened just now. Oh, look at that. I should change them. This is not working. What, do I just take a hit here then? That seems to be what happened. Well, now I'm confused. Oh, here we go. We gotta destroy this thing. Oh, there we go. There we go. I figured it out. Oof. Well, we're moving. We move. This guy's design is pretty cool, actually. Kind of generic, but it's pretty cool looking. Looks like there's 2 exits I can use. We're more or less back where we started, though. It's another playback. Interesting way about going to explaining the story. Alert. Hey, Mexican Memer, how you doing tonight? What is going on with this? Hey, I'm doing pretty good tonight. Everything's going pretty well. Oh, shoot. So the robots came in and probably killed the scientists. Oh, jeez. I thought they were going to get live murdered. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, man. It's always good to see you. So that was like a memory, basically. Do I get the same memory if I would look at this? Yeah, it is. So let me not look at that again. Because this is a Super Nintendo game and there is no scene skipping. Out of any kind. Alright. At least I know now. At least I know. Just checking some messages real quick while I have the second before this wraps up. Okay. So I gotta be sure to not look at that again. Walk away from this console. This game does have a very interesting way to tell a story, I will say that. Another console. So what is this one gonna tell me? What? Unidentified object. What? So that shows it creating the generator, basically, it looks like. Dimensional errors. We seem to have gotten both of those. There's something new over on the left, it looks like, according to the map. Let's go ahead and investigate. Let's investigation. Oh, this is active now. Okay. We just have to get both memories, basically. And now we're in a new area, but we don't have the map yet, so we gotta be on the lookout for that. So we cannot cross these dimensional floors, basically. The guy's having flashbacks. Yeah, it kind of feels that way too. Oh, yo, that's cheap, but I'm coming for you. Oh, I'm taking serious damage here. I noticed that, you know, because Jaleco developed both of these games, the gunshots coming from the enemies is kind of the same as what we just encountered in Super E.D.F. Oh, God. That was very sloppily done on my part. Would definitely appreciate some more guns types. All right, let's get some diagonal going here. I know you're here. You can't hide from me. I need to find this map. Where could it be? Uh-oh, here comes another one. Got him. I gotta say, taking out the enemies is pretty damn satisfying. For everyone watching, we are partnered with grindingcoffee.co. If you enjoy coffee and need your fix, you can use the promo code HPCritical for 10% off your purchase to order delicious coffee, which in turn supports a Black LGBT plus business. To purchase, go to grindingcoffee.co. If you like what we're doing, you want to learn more about us, you can visit our website, hpcritical.com. We have many articles by an awesome team of writers. We have podcasts, streaming, and more. And you can sign up to our newsletter to always be up to date on the latest from our wonderful team. And you also be the first to know where our next tournament is and how you can sign up to participate as well. So go ahead and check hpcritical.com now for all that good stuff. Let me take care of this guy. In addition, if you like what we're doing, you want to support us, there are a number of ways you can do so. We have our Patreon, which will let you sticklers, bracelets, and more. And if you have a Twitch Prime or Amazon Prime account, hold on, let me just get here. If you have an Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, you can support us directly on Twitch with a free sub, which helps us out a lot. And you can sign up to our newsletter on hpcritical.com to keep up to date on everything we're doing. The Patreon link, if you want to support us there, is patreon.com/hpcritical. Okay, that did pretty well there. Hello there, what are you? Oh god, these things are terrifying. Let me run. They do have a lot of health. And they can cross the dimensional thing. Okay, well, that's oh, let's take care of you first and I'll investigate that panel there. This is not a panel I can investigate. Alright then. Crap. Man, this game, I'm glad I figured out about the strafe controls because this game would get a different rating for me if it didn't have strafe. All right. Okay. Onwards and upwards then. Oh, there's a lot of them. Crap! Oh boy. This is amazing. We still haven't figured out where the where that terminal is. Ah, something. Good. Please tell me this is the map. Oh, good. Thank goodness. Whew! Was sorely missing this, I must say. Alright, so where are we right now? This is, where we're... Okay. Looks like we're trying to get to the other side over there. So let's go ahead and see if we can figure out how to get there. Part of me wants to see what... You know what? Let's go this way first. We can figure out the rest later. Wait, no. Is this where I started from? Yeah, this is where I started from. Let me not go that way yet, then. Because we need to make progress. And I guess I'm not going to get the next indicator until we actually get somewhere that's worth indicating of. That's my guess. Okay, so are those blank spots like the dimensional rifts? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Or just general areas I cannot cross. Okay, so I thought this map was incomplete at first. I thought this was a bit incomplete at first, but no, this is a pretty complete map. Next one, was asking, I'm lost, what this game's about. So this is Operation Logic Bomb, and essentially, it's like a semi-futuristic game, from what I can tell, where the main character, he's like a bioelectric human being that's gotten stuck into this like facility with like a gun, and he has to fight his way out. It doesn't tell you too much more of the story beyond that, but as I'm seeing in this game, it kind of tells you you get little aspects of the story as you go by getting to like these terminals. You kind of find out what's going on as you go, which is an interesting way to go about it. Oh, I see something. But to answer your question, I don't know too much more beyond that. I can tell you it's a pretty fun game so far. It's definitely positively surprised me with how much I'm enjoying it so far. Like, there's a little bit of puzzle aspects to it. It's not all just shooting. You have to kind of like look at your environment and kind of figure out what you need to do in order to proceed. You got a little bit of strafing, so there's also just, you know, the basic gun controls there. This is a pretty fun game. Okay. Nothing here yet, but I imagine we'll come back here later to like, so like for example, we gotta shoot this terminal here to proceed. But we can't seem to cross. So that's the puzzle aspect, right? So we got to, my guess here is we're gonna have to like strafe a little bit. Change. Yeah, this is tough. I'm not quite sure what to do here. I thought I had to like adjust my angle a little bit. What does the map say? Because unfortunately we cannot quite cross this. Alright, so that doesn't work. Let's backtrack a little, see if we can find something. I hope I don't get lost too early, because I'm actually enjoying this game. But like, I'm definitely a little lost. Let's see. So far, I don't see anything. I feel like we've crossed most of the area already, so there might be something with that door I just wasn't figuring out. I don't know if I've explored this area yet. Have I? Yeah, this is basically the same way to get to where I started. Very odd. So it has to be something there. I wonder. Or maybe I have to. Maybe I'm too wide. I have to strafe in. That's very odd. What's the solution here, I wonder? I have to wonder if... This seems to be the solution here. But like the gun shots don't quite reach. Or maybe I have to get some distance on it. It feels like close, but not quite enough. Because I know I have to break that machine. The problem is I just don't know how to reach it. Or if that can even be reached at this point, but like I don't know where else I would need to go. Let's see, what about the map here? I'm definitely a little confused here. Just a little bit confused here. Definitely the most confusing puzzle I've gotten so far. The shot doesn't reach just far enough. I'm not quite sure what to do here. I haven't seen anything else I can really interact with at the moment. Wait, I can cross this dark area. Then why can't I cross the other? Or is that a reflected shadow? Yeah, in the same token, there's this path here that I can't cross, but I could probably come down from if I'm already, like, over there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to, like, strafe this way. I'm trying to backward strafe now. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. But that seems to be the path, but nothing is working. What do I do here? There's not like any grenades or anything like that. Nothing I've obtained yet. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back into area 1 and see if I can obtain something there, because maybe I just can't reach that right now. See if that does anything for me, because there might be something new over there now. Alright, we're back. Wait, we're in a new area? Wait, what? Oh, I didn't realize that. Look at all this. This is a new zone. Well, then this might be the answer then. I didn't realize I had access to another area. What'd I get? What? Oh, well, there's my answer. It's a laser. A reflecting laser. Well, there you go. That's all what it was. Well, that's tough to aim, though. That's the only thing. I would love to use that more consistently, but... Let's see if I can have some little fun with these guys here. Alright. Well, can't believe that was that simple. Oh, God. Hello, friend. Looks like more goons coming this way. Laser probably would have been good there, but que sera, sera, I guess. This might be the map for this area. Hope it is. It's also full health. Woo, look at that health restore. That's just a health restore? I mean, I'll take it. I didn't think this game gave you health at all. This might be the map, though. There we go. This is the map. There we go. Love to see it. Let's keep going. So I do got to go back to level 2 at some point to, or floor 2. To solve that puzzle now that I have the laser. But while I'm here, see what's around here. Next to me, Max, if you could create a game, any game, no limitation, what would you create? Man, no limitations, huh? I go back and forth on this a lot, because this is something I do think about every now and then. But, ooh, look at it, hold on. Let me just do this real quick, because this is gonna cause me a little issue here if I'm not careful. Okay, that broke those things. One of the ideas that I always think of is like an open world Pokemon game with like all the regions, just like almost like MMO-ish, I guess. Okay, that's a projectile. Oh my god, oof. Maybe I can break these with lasers. I'm getting like tagged here. It will not stop following me. Oh, that's really bad. I need to get out of here. But yeah, if I had no limitations, I think that would be the way to go, because like I would legitimately love to be able to go to any region, find the regional Pokemon there, interact with a lot of the other different people in that regard. Yeah, I'd say that. And I guess in this is, I would assume that, you know, I would assume that it would be a game that like could be run on this hardware that it'd be on, like a Nintendo system that could actually run it, for example. I'm scared to think what will happen if that thing hits me. Okay, we got some friends coming over. The laser physics for this game are surprisingly good, considering this is a Super Nintendo game. I'm playing this game right now, and people are asleep. This game is great. This game is pretty fun so far. But I pose that question back to you, Maximima. If you could make anything, what would you make? And I do have another answer to that, but like I would have to like think about it hard. That's just the first thing that comes to mind when I think of no limitations, because I know that's something I would really like. Okay, we're looking good so far. Now I gotta break that core there. I wonder if the laser takes it out faster. The only kind of little complaint that I would note is that like A button switches your laser, but like I wish there was like if you could instead like press like select right now does nothing. I wish that if you like Mega Man style, you could press select and automatically switch weapon you want it to go to. Because like I can imagine like if I'm getting other lasers on the fly, it'd probably take a little longer to get to some of them. You know what I'm saying? Check the map here before I go on to the next floor. Because how much I can travel between floors seems to be a tad limited. I will say the environments could be a little more interesting of this game, but you know, it seems to be like you know, for the type of game that it is, this seems to be the right environment for it. So, Mexican Memer says, let me just see what he says before I continue. He says, I would probably make an RPG like Breath of the Wild, but music-based. Like, the weapons would be instruments, and to attack, you would have to follow sheet music, and boss attack in par with their theme. That's a really cool idea. There's not enough people that are making, like, rhythm-based adventure games. Like, yeah, there's a lot of rhythm games out there, certainly, but, like, it's held back by the limitations of being rhythm, so you only, like, I could tell you that probably be a game would be a hard sell, because rhythm games are hard for some people. But a game where you, like, fight with music, you know, it's an interesting concept. No one's really touched that yet. The closest, I guess, would be games like Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, but that's still a rhythm game. Like, you're doing the Kingdom Hearts actions, which makes it a little more engaging than the average rhythm game. But you're still stuck to a level going with the rhythm. You're not really exploring like you are in Breath of the Wild. Another game I would cite would be, what's it called? Oh my god, Harmonite. Harmonite was a 3DS eShop game made by Game Freak, and it was actually a really fun rhythm game. It's not very long, but you can go through the levels and you have to like hit things to the rhythm. That's also a really fun game. And because Game Freak made it, they even have some bonus levels where you play through Pokemon songs, and I like that game a lot. But I know what you're saying. You want to make specifically a rhythm-based Breath of the Wild game where you attack like with sheet music, and I like the idea of that, honestly. And if they made it so that people would have to learn sheet music to go along, and it was kind of like a teaching method, so they could learn sheet music, all the better. I personally know how to read sheet music, but I know there's a lot of people who don't. So that's that. Yeah, I like that idea. I like that a lot, actually. All right, so now the rhythm, the angling has to be perfect in order if I'm gonna get this. There we go. Time for a boss, I see. Ah, the red crab that I saw earlier in the vision. Oh, this is a hard attack to dodge, though. I got him, though. Took a few hits doing so, but he's down. This game's fun. I actually like this game a lot. Oh, I'm vulnerable here. Thought it could be slick, but I can't be that slick. Oh, we're in an area we've been to before. Just like a different side of it. Oh, alright. Homeboy came back as just a regular enemy this time around, as opposed to a boss. Oh, no, actually, no. A corner like this actually is really good for this kind of weapon. But I gotta be able to see where I work. Okay, hang on. Got him. Huh? Did I get a new weapon? Oh no, it's a memory. Oh, look at this. This looks like an outdoor area. Maybe my complaint about being an indoor area was unfounded. Maximum Memer says, the only thing I'll add to your idea is to have interactions like in Pokemon Snap because it may be hard to code and stuff, but make it more natural. 100% agree. If I were to interact with the Pokemon, I would love it if they behaved how they probably would in the wilds. You know, Sword and Shield is a good first step towards that because the Pokemon were kind of, especially if you're in the wild area. But yeah, if they had interactions like in Snap where they were doing more natural stuff, it'd make the world feel more real. I feel like we're many years away from having something like that, even if there was, but like I would love it. Because to me, Pokemon always felt real anyway. Especially when you play the God, hold on. Like, if you play certain Pokemon games besides the core games, a lot of them will actually stress how real the Pokemon are. Good examples are like Pokemon Snap, or Hey You Pikachu, or like the Poke Park games that were on Wii. Those games make the Pokemon feel real, and that's something I like about those games a lot. Is there what else is around here? Something suspicious about that wall, but I'll let it go for now. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's much else here. I got that core memory. We seem to be stuck here. We seem to be in Zone 4 now. Yep, indeed, indeed. Oh, look what we got here. An ambush. How quaint. Okay. Let's see what's over here, actually. Oh, I've died. Okay, where's it going to take me? So I do have a certain amount of credits. I am starting from this floor. And I'm assuming when those all go, it's over for me. So I need to like be careful with that. I don't even want to think about where I would end up if I lost all those lives, honestly. Oh no, why am I dying? Come on, come on. There's something over here. Definitely need to get some map data for this area soon. Okay, oh, another enemy over here. Got him. Oh, look at who we got here. Uh-oh. Okay, got him. Okay, let's get some distance here. Gotcha. Makes me reactive. Not sure if you asked before, what's my favorite game? I go back and forth on this a lot. My top two games, I can tell you right now, are The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask for the N64 and Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door for the GameCube. I usually give that favor to Thousand Year Door between the two when that's the tie break between the two. But they're honestly both very close to me. Like, those games are very near and dear to my heart. Let's see. I need to find that map. Okay. Run it! Oh, jeez. You know what I would have preferred? If the R button was to switch weapons and only L was to strafe. Because I don't think you really need both buttons to strafe. And I feel like it'd be more comfortable for me to switch weapons with the R button while shooting with the B. That's probably like that's a relatively minor complaint because the buttons work fine, but it would have made it just a smidge more comfy if I could have done that. I hope this is that map. Yep, this is the map. Cool. Alright, cool. According to the map, there's something new on the left side over there. This is a really solid game, though. Okay, that works now. Nothing else of interest. Let's go ahead and head over there. Okay, this is an area we've been to before. We're on level 2 now. Actually, we can probably raise some health. We just... Yep. That worked out sublimely. Glad there's infinite ammo, so I have as much time as I need to like figure this angle out, which I definitely struggle with on occasion. Oh, there's something over there. That's probably another memory, honestly. Let's see what the memory is. Oh no, that's not a memory, it's a health. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. I'll take that 9 times. 1 second before I continue. Okay. I just have to check something real quick just to make sure my settings are right. Mainly for outro purposes for when I finish. Meximemer says, my top 3 are Hollow Knight, Mario Odyssey, and Animal Crossing New Horizons. All solid choices. Yeah, New Horizons, definitely my favorite Animal Crossing game. And I've played, from Wild World onwards, I've played them all, including some of the spin-off ones. But New Horizons is definitely my favorite. It's definitely the one I put the most time into. Before that, it was New Leaf on 3DS. So I definitely, I do enjoy the Animal Crossing games. Alright, what is around me that is going to attack me inevitably? And Mario Odyssey is definitely my favorite 3D Mario game. It used to be Galaxy, and then it was Galaxy 2. But, yeah, Odyssey definitely holds up. And, you know, Hollow Knight is something I am going to play at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it. And my good friend Chris here. What's good, my friend? Oh, there's some more enemies over there. Let me just laser them. Alright, this is not going to work. I need to go spread shot here. Okay, that worked. That worked. Okay, that opened the door to the next area here. Okay, let's... Oh, no, not those things again. Crap. Let me get my, yeah, laser should be fine here. Let's see if I can find the thing quickly. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Oh, no, what do we do here? We may have to retreat because I don't know if there's any way I can go get those things right now. Laser's not go. Oh god. Yeah, I cannot cross there, and that will not work. All right, we got it. We got to go back to the gates and see what happens. Before it's too late, run! I don't even know what this character's name is. So there's something new over there now. Do you think so? Yeah, I mean, Hollow Knight, from what I hear, is a Metroidvania, and I do like Metroid games, so I think I would enjoy it actually. I really do like this game. I can tell you that when I do my post impressions in a second or soon, that I'll look at pretty favorably upon this, honestly. Where are we going? Now we're kind of going in circles. More enemies. Huh. This is the area I was before. What's changed? Has anything changed? Oh god. That's the first time I got hit by those things. Okay, if I leave them over here, maybe I'll have more chance to shoot at that. That is assuming, of course, that my lasers will look the key here. Wait, wait, what? What just happened? Oh, hello. I didn't realize that. Oh, interesting. I didn't think there was a gap there, but there is. Just Google the guy who plays Hero. Okay. Let me try the other side. Crap, this is hard. Hero is a pretty fitting name for the hero, I'd say. Ugh, separating them is worse. They need to be kind of in the same area. See if I can lock them behind this. That did not go well. Crap, I'm trying to keep him behind that. That's not good. That's not good at all. They're not going where I'm trying to get them to stay stuck in. It just makes my life a lot easier if they're kind of like stuck there. Alright, good. That should hopefully buy me some time to figure this out. Is that the only one that... Oh, God. They do a lot of damage, too. That's the worst part. So this is not working. I gotta... It has to be another... It has to be something else. But the problem is it seems to be taking me in circles. Let me go this way instead. I went straight to that portal last time, but maybe it's somewhere else that I need to go. What the? The hell is all this? Playback. Oh, God. Jeez. Oof. So that's what happened to these guys. But if we're talking... Oh, no. Ah, I did it again! I need to really stop doing that. Because then now you gotta watch them die all over again. RIP. Let me check something real quick. Alright, so let me not hit that again. This is a new area that they didn't let me go to before. That's interesting. Alright, let me be careful not to touch that gun, though. This should take me to a new area that I haven't been to before. Oh, the music finally changed. Yo, let me create a suspend point here. I'm gonna go a little further. I probably should stop here, but... Oh, new weapon. Hold on, new weapon hype. Flamethrower. Okay. Yeah, rip indeed to the people who died to the big crap. Yeah, definitely a lot shorter range for this gun. But it's a flamethrower and it's going to do like some big damage to those who are near me. But this is why I really would prefer if they had like a rotating wheel for weapons. And now we're back into this. I wonder if this is going to make anything different. Don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, we already kind of went here. Oh, this melts them. This melts these things. Yeah, for close range encounters, this is the way. Now let's lower these goofs over here. And then maybe with the flamethrower, I should be able to actually get them. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's run and see if we can make it way out. Oh, that worked. Okay, yeah, that definitely was the trick. I don't quite know how that worked, if I'm being honest, but, like, I'll take it. That was the solution for sure, for sure. What the? Is that big crab thing that killed those guys? Oh, no. This feels like I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna make another suspend point. Because you know, I don't, oh, yeah. Oh! Yo, this guy's strong. Did I win? I did. Wow. But I took a lot of damage from that though. Wow. Oh, let me get this first. Oh, thank goodness for the full heal. This game, see, this game is fair too, on top of everything else. I'm gonna see where this warp leads, and this is probably where I'm gonna stop for the night and just do my review. We're outside now. Ooh, that's awesome. Yeah, no, I want to make another spin point because I actually do want to come back to this. This is fun. That was a short fight. I thought it was going to last much longer. I'm glad it didn't last that long because I was going to die. I was at like half health. Alright, let me talk about Operation Logic Bomb. This was a pleasant surprise, to say the damn least. Like, oh, geez, dude. So 10 levels full of sealed rooms. So if I'm to assume then that indoor area was the first level, then each level is surprisingly long then. Because, and if that outdoor is like the second level, then yeah, this game's got some length to it for sure. There's the story, the way it tells the story is for the time pretty well, because you know, much like the best way I can describe it is kind of like Metroid, but like maybe in a later way, because you're seeing how things happen by going to like people's memories and whatnot. And I don't know if they explained it well how they were doing it, but either way, the way the story is told is actually pretty interesting about it. But the controls felt really nice actually. You had all the different guns. My only complaint about the gun system was the more guns you get, the more you have to like switch through. And I do wish there was like a button that you could instead press to just go through your whole menu and just choose the gun that way. Just stop combat for a second. I think that'd be a lot more smoother way to go about it, and then have the switches like another option. But I get it, it's a Super Nintendo game, so I won't really hold that against it. What I was doing with the switching worked fine. The strafe option, dude, I'm so glad that game had a strafe option, because if it didn't, I don't know if I would have looked at it as favorably. But that really made the combat a lot better that you did have that strafe option. I really like this game. I really, really like this game. Like, there's puzzles, but the puzzles aren't like too difficult. You basically, like, if it doesn't work, then you basically are encouraged to explore around a little more to like figure out what the solution is, and that kind of like guides you to the story in that sense. So if one thing doesn't succeed, try something else. I really like that it like encouraged you to explore the area. Music was pretty decent. It would change a little bit as we were going along. I definitely could tell there's like some areas that we haven't gone to yet, but I just really like the level of exploration. The fights were fun. The level design is pretty damn good. There's a lot more going on there. The boss fights, you know, are engaging. The game is also extremely fair. I want to point that out real quick. It seems you have 4 continues. I really don't know what happens if you lose all your continues, if you have to start from the very beginning of the game or even just the first area. But I'm going to say that's really not an issue if you're playing on the Switch, because if you're doing what I'm doing and making suspend points as you go, even if losing all your credits will make you start away from the beginning of the game, having suspend points will ensure that you don't do that. Doesn't happen. That you just, you know, keep your progress up to that point and then it's all well and good. I do wonder how the save system is though, because I didn't see like a stopping thing, so I don't know. Again, that's rendered a non-issue with the suspend point feature, so you can just continue that way. But otherwise, yeah, I really like the feel of this game. It's not that difficult to die either. Like, you do have to stay on your toes. You can't just like go guns a blazing without looking at what's around you. But as long as you're paying attention and using the right gun for the situation, you shouldn't have too much difficulty like going forward without losing all your lives. Like, you should be okay. So that's what I like about this game too. It feels fair. It feels very fair. It's not like E.D.F, which I played earlier, which honestly felt very difficult to the point where I was like, I don't know if I would play this again personally. But Operation Logic Bomb, this is a game I would 100% considering continue playing, because it's a lot of fun. This game definitely holds up. This is one of the most firm this holds up that I've played in a while. Like, this is game, like, of game, to clarify, if you're playing a game, like, obviously we play games like Donkey Kong and Super Mario World, games like those, like, obviously those are gonna hold up. But for a game that I went in blind, this is the most that I've enjoyed, like, that I've come in and ended up enjoying it ever. It was a very, very pleasant surprise. Mexican Memer says, I cannot correctly express how much I love your background. Thank you for that. You should like tour someday. If I could figure out a good way to do that, I might just do that. But there's a lot of stuff here. I can tell you that everything is not as like, you're seeing the good parts of it. My desk is a little cluttered, and there's other few things that are not quite where they should be, and that's because for clarity, there is my mother, she does take care of like this baby that likes our next door neighbor, and when he wanders, he sometimes moves stuff around, so sometimes it can be like an issue keeping things like clean. But if I can like clean it up one day, then maybe I'll do something like that one day so you guys can see it. Oh, actually, there's a really good way I can do that. Maybe like I have Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah. So look, I have this case here. And I do have the Luigi kart for Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. So maybe one day what I can do is I can do like a stream of myself just playing the game. Not even necessarily to like race or whatever, but to use it to give kind of like a room tour. Because I can give you guys like the angling of the kart, and you guys can see it from Luigi's perspective, I guess. Yeah, maybe that's something I'll do one day. I've been meaning to do like a Mario Kart Home Circuit tour for a while, but it just never came up. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe at some point, if my schedule clears up a little bit and enough people want it, then yeah, I'll do at some point. I'll do like a stream where I do that, and then room tour, I guess. Do it that way. That'd be a good way to do it, I think, rather than like. Oh, thanks for the subscription, Chris. I appreciate it. But yeah, that was a little long-winded at the end, but to explain that. But yes, that is my thoughts on Operation Logic Bomb. Holy shit! If you have a Super Nintendo subscription, go ahead and give this game a try, because it was actually a lot of fun. Like I'm surprised how much I enjoyed this game. I do want to play more of it at some point. Like it was so much fun. Operation Logic Bomb, thumbs up. It definitely held up. Oh, what is Mexican Meme gonna say? That stream be like point of view. And I could also to double down on it, I do have a Luigi hat. I could wear it during that stream, and then it's basically like double Luigi. It'd be nice. But that is going to be the end of tonight's stream. Thanks so much everyone for coming out. This was a very this ended up being a very good stream. I enjoyed the two games I played. Definitely Operation Logic Bomb though. That was the highlight for me of the two games. Though E.D.F was POV Luigi squared. Yeah. But definitely Operation Logic was a highlight for me. E.D.F was really fun too. But yeah, that was the stream. Now next week we got another episode of HPCritical's Does It Hold Up? Let me just double check. I think I remember who my guest is for next week, but I don't want to give you guys wrong information, so I want to just double check that real quick. Yes, okay. So next week, my guest is going to be Wesley LeBlanc. He is a good friend of mine, and he's also like a freelance writer for IGN. So he will be here with me next week. We're going to be playing Super Metroid, talking about Metroid games, as I did earlier in the stream. We're going to be playing Super Metroid. Where the hell is... Oh, it's all the way down here. He and I are going to be playing Super Metroid, and we're also going to be playing Wild Guns. I'm definitely looking forward to playing both of those games with him. So definitely tune in next week, 8 p.m. It's going to be a lot of fun. As far as this week is concerned, however, this Wednesday, I'm going to be playing some more Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. That's going to be at our usual time of 7 p.m. I finished episode 1 last Friday, so I'm going to be moving on to episode 2. And yeah, I'm looking forward to going through that, episode 2. As much as I can do of episode 2, I'm going to try to do the whole thing in one stream, but if it ends up being long, I might cut it into 2 parts, but we'll see. Anyway, that's going to be at 7 p.m. this Wednesday. This Friday, we got 3 different streams on Friday. So let me break this down for you guys, because that Friday 2 different games are coming out, both that I'm very interested in. The first one that I'm interested in is going to be Famicom Detective Club, that both The Missing Heir and The Girl Who Stands Behind. That's 2 different games, but they're both part of the Famicom Detective Club series. I am so into them because I love mystery visual novels, and I've been interested in those games for a long time. So I'm going to be doing a launch stream of specifically Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir. I'm going to be doing that right at midnight. That's the plan. So I'm actually, when the stream is finished, I'm going to go preload the game so it can be ready to download on midnight. So basically, midnight on Thursday, which basically means the beginning of Friday, is going to be a stream of Famicom Detective Club, Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, right at midnight. Tune in for that. If you're up that late and don't mind spending some time with me, I'm going to be playing at least an hour or 2 of that game and just seeing how it is, because I'm very interested in playing that. Second stream of that day, the Mass Effect Legendary Edition is out. I have never played Mass Effect, but I've always wanted to. So I'm getting the Legendary Collection, and I'm going to be doing a, first time stream of the first game at around 2 p.m. on Friday, this coming Friday. So if you want to see my impressions on the very first Mass Effect game, tune in for that. And then at 8 p.m., our usual time on Friday nights, myself and my wonderful co-host, Christy, are going to be playing some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Our goal is to finish the rest of the third case of that game. So tune in for that to see how that all turns out. What else? So we also normally have a stream on Sundays. However, right now, I'm not going to confirm a time at the moment because a little behind the scenes on me. I've been on furlough for a long time in my job because of the pandemic and everything, but I'm finally going back to work on Sunday, so yay me. But so that means I don't know what my schedule is going to be like on Sunday just yet. I'll have my full schedule later. So I would like, as soon as I can announce, thanks Chris, I appreciate that. So as soon as I can give announcements on what my schedule is like on Sunday. Guys, I appreciate it. I thank so much for this. Yeah, I'm going back to work on Sunday. So as soon as I get information on what time I'm working on Sunday, I can, give an announcement of what time I'm streaming on Sunday, because I would like to be able to do both. My shift's usually early, so I'm going to assume that it's going to still be early. So I should still be able to stream on Sunday. For context, I'm either going to be doing Ace Attorney with Christy again, or I'm going to be doing Fortune Street Night. So one of the two is going to happen. Either way, the plan is definitely to stream sometime on Sunday evening. So again, if you're not followed to our Twitch, definitely give us a follow so you can know when we go live. And follow our social media so you can always keep up to date on that. We're on Instagram at HPCritical Gaming. We're on Facebook at HPCritical. And our Twitter handle is at critical_HP. Follow any of those. You'll get up-to-date information, especially our Twitter. Our Twitter is where you'll get the most information from us. And again, if you follow us, you'll know when we go live on Sunday, in case you miss one of the streams where I announce what happens then. But tentatively, 7 p.m. But again, anything can happen, so definitely stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's a lot of streams that I just announced. If you forgot any of those, we have the full stream schedule on HPCritical.com. And not only can you find our stream schedule for the month of May there, but we have many other articles written by writers like myself and our wonderful team available on gaming and other topics like movies, shows, anime, books, and more. And our site does get updated daily, so definitely check every day for some new articles from our wonderful, wonderful team. Now, if you want to support us, there's 3 different ways you can do so. The first way you can support us is at patreon.com/HPCritical. If you support us there, not only we get goodies like bracelets and stickers, but in the future, we're going to offer even more rewards like, influencer streams. Oh, and one thing that we have right now is if you support us on Patreon, you can have a spot on our podcast as a guest. We've already had 2 different guests from our Patreon come in on our podcast. So all you got to do is support us on Patreon and then shoot us an email, and you can end up on our podcast, and we'd love to talk to you guys. Second way you can support us is, I mentioned early on stream, but if you have a Twitch Prime or Amazon Prime account, what you can do is you can hit us with a free subscription. That helps us out a lot if you got it. And the third way you can support us is we have our merchandise store available where you can get cool stuff like this pillow, for example, which has our HPCritical logo on it. And on this side, we have our podcast crew that does the podcast every week. I'm here at the far left, this little caricature of me. You can get stuff like this pillow. We also have blankets. We also have wall tapestries. We have beach towels. We have shirts. We have hoodies. We have baby clothes. We have coffee mugs. And my pillow came in blue, but for all the stuff that I just said, you can get them in all kinds of different colors. So if you want to copy yourself some merch, head over to hpcritical.com and our Teespring store and buy some merch today. You won't regret it. It's some cool stuff. And while you're there, you can sign up for a newsletter on the website. If you do that, you'll get monthly emails on our top-rated articles. You'll get stream schedule information. You'll get podcast information, info on upcoming tournaments or play sessions that we do, Patreon info, and every newsletter will have a thank you to all of our Patreon supporters as well. Now, if you want to follow me, I am at Mr. Louidon on Twitter. And this is not related to the outro or anything, but I'm wearing a Venom shirt because... They brought out that trailer for the new Venom movie, Venom Let There Be Carnage. I actually really liked the first Venom movie, and I'm very excited for the sequel. So if you haven't seen that trailer, you should definitely look at that, because I'm very excited for that new movie. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you tonight. Thanks, everyone, for coming out again tonight. It really meant a lot. I enjoyed talking to all of you guys. And until next time, I hope to see you guys later. Good night.